Welcome back to this Let's Play of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. Last time, we came to the tomb of Freedon, apparently an old Dark Jedi. And the Sith are here.
The time for practice is over. There are intruders in the tomb and they cannot be allowed to reach our master. The ritual must not be interrupted. I don't need to mention the price of failure. Men, follow me.
Alright. We got more chumps incoming. Yeah, I don't know. This game has some issues with the difficulty curve. If you're properly set up by the end of the game, nothing's really
Where that came
from? These guys in particular. There's some droids here.
That's another one for me. That's another one for me. That's another one for me.
Honestly, the armor I'm having Mira wear, I'm wearing for purely cosmetic purposes. The actual just base armor she has, her default armor, is better. So there's a thing here that's labeled Dark Side Energy.
This entire area is highly attuned to the dark side. I've heard of locations like this, but never seen one. The Sith must have come here, because of how far the Force has been tainted. I recommend we avoid that area entirely.
Alright.
I hear you.
I recommend otherwise. I am going to toss
Let's move out.
let's see, Force Valor here for the save bonus, then walk into the Dark Side Energy, and control it, and sort of resist it. And it gives you temporary stat bonuses, which are really useless, and a light side point, which I don't really care about. But you can also give in to the dark side there, and it will give you a free power. However, dark side powers are not really something I want on any of my characters in this party, so I don't really care. And this terminal here is broken, we can fix it, and there's an equation missing from the mathematical operators. So, more or less you have 6, 2, 8, 9, 1, and you will have to make it equal 13. So the easiest way to do this is 6 times 2 gives 12. And then we need to subtract 8 and add 9 for a net plus 1. And then we're left with 1 here, so we just multiply by 1. And it works. And you get 500 XP and this stuff in this ancient box. Which is really useless, but oh well. There's some other loot just lying around here. Actually, most of the loot that's just lying around here is parts. You can fix this droid over here, and it will help you in the fights. Not that I really need it, but throwing all those parts at it does give you some XP. So, while I don't care about the droid, I do care about the XP. Well, I don't even know if I really care about the XP anymore, but hey, it's worth getting. And we'll just ignore him and head to the other side here. You can actually just skip these first 2 side sections. There's nothing here but loot and enemies. Further into the tomb, you do actually have to go inside.
Let's see what you got.
Where that came from?
That's another one for me.
And once again, just a bunch of Sith.
That's another one for me.
And there's a medical droid back here, which you can't really do much with except blow the crap out of it. On the other side, though, there's a damaged medical droid, which will follow you around and heal you if you repair it. You also get some XP for just repairing it, and so it's now going to be following me around. It doesn't actually heal all that efficiently, and it's really kind of useless, but oh well, you know, it's XP. This terminal here, more or less you have to figure out, sort of by process of elimination, which one is correct. And I'm just gonna, the answer is C. I'm not going to bother explaining it. And again, you get XP and access to this ancient box, which has a random lightsaber pistol. Not anything I particularly care about. Looks like our droid is actually deciding to go on a little rampage down there. As you can see, see these little purple numbers are showing up? Those are enemies dying. So we'll just clean up after him. And he looks like he's done about all he's going to do, actually. But, hey, you know, he cleared this area for us. You can either go to the left side or the right side. Yeah, you can go to both. I mean, I'm actually going to go to both just for the fun of it, and to get the XP from killing the additional enemies on both sides. But you have to go to at least one of the two sides to find a switch. And the switch is the same on both sides.
That's another one for me.
He actually got to melee range. How insulting. That swirly thing that's going through there, that's, actually I think both of my characters have it. That's, Master Battle Meditation. And we resist the dark side once more. And now Mira has, I think, she only gets one set of bonuses. Oh well. And this terminal, just pull the lever and it opens the door down at the, that central area. And once you clear one of these sides, the enemies come to you. I don't know, actually, if these, I think these guys actually spawn.
That's another one for me. That's another one for me.
Where that came from?
They're just as weak as the rest of them in the area, so... That mental boost system is actually a fairly good implant, but I don't actually make much use of it.
Where that came from? You have left me alone. Where that came from? You have left me alone. Where that came from? More where that came from.
Now, since the random loot is level dependent, and we are about as high level as we're going to get in this game, I think we might gain 1 or 2 more levels. Well, I don't know, maybe 3, before the end of the game. I don't know, maybe more. With the restored some of the restored content, I think, is going to show up sort of between us
Where that came from?
and the end. Well, it's got to show up between us and the ending, and some of that is going to add some more XP, so... we may actually get to like level 30 or so.
Anyone that has been marked by our masters can do it. Yes, you're getting the hang of it now. It's so easy. But how did they do it? You doubt our masters' power. They have erased the minds of these beasts to make them our obedient servants. With an army of these, who could defeat us? No one, of course. Now the next step, the intruder is here. Beast, attack!
Alright, anyway.
Another one for me.
Their masters are the ones who are in the sort of back part of the tomb there. And,
More where that
I
came
don't know
from.
that it actually explicitly explains
Where that came from?
more or less by disrupting the ritual here, we're going to disrupt their ability to control the beasts on the planet down below. And there's nothing else up here. Sith captain here, actually, has quite a few hit points. I think he probably has like 500, 600 hit points. Unfortunately, he's a chump. Unfortunately, we are out of time. Oh, you'll notice I took my crystal out of my other lightsaber. I did that so that Kreia can upgrade it. I don't know if I can actually have another opportunity to talk to Kreia later. I did pick up another couple of interesting crystals. This Kyber crystal is one of the best crystals in the game, really. But I don't know. I mean, it's not that much better than the +2 wisdom crystal I have. +3 constitution doesn't really help me that much. Constitution is something you need as a base stat. But at any rate, we'll see you next time when we finish off the tomb.